I'm Matt Gelka in Washington, where a potential ceasefire between Ukraine and Russia was looming large over meetings at the White House. The president meeting with NATO's Secretary General with a potential peace deal between Ukraine and Russia looming over the conversation.
Well, we'd like to see a ceasefire from Russia, and we have, not been working in the dark. We've been discussing with Ukraine land and pieces of land that would be kept and lost.
Ukraine has already signed off on a 30-day ceasefire to pause the fighting. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said earlier this week the ball was in Russia's court.
The shooting stops, the fighting stops, and the talking starts.
But Russian President Vladimir Putin seemed to reject an immediate end to the fighting, saying on Thursday in part, "We agree with the proposal for a ceasefire, but we proceed from the fact that this ceasefire should lead to an enduring peace and should remove the root causes of the crisis." The fighting continues, and President Trump is weighing options to get a peace deal done. Trump suggested this week he could hit Russia with hefty financial sanctions before saying he doesn't want to do that because he wants peace.
Now we're going to see whether or not Russia's there, and if they're not, it'll be a very disappointing moment for the world. He put out a very promising statement, but it wasn't complete.
Senator Lindsey Graham doubled down on sanctions, posting he was skeptical Russia would accept the ceasefire. He then promised bone-breaking sanctions and tariffs against Russia before the end of the week, saying there will be hell to pay if Russia doesn't pursue peace. Trusted Trump special envoy to the Middle East, Steve Witkoff, is in Moscow for a meeting with Putin. The president also said he'd be open to talking to Putin directly about the ceasefire deal. Reporting in Washington, I'm Matt Gelka.